Shalom, 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 yasha Allah. This your boy, Brother Shamu Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called The Earth Abideth Forever. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well to the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. I came across this article today. It's from the Irish Star, right? And it says NASA confirms end of the world date theorized by Stephen Hawking, and it's closer than you might think, right? So it says NASA recently announced that the world as we know it may face significant significant, did I miss something here? Salakia. All right, let me just keep reading. So it says, the news confirms earlier predictions by physicist Stephen Hawking, who cautioned us about potential catastrophic events that could endanger humanity. It says the implications of these warnings prompt a serious discussion about our preparedness and the steps we need to take to mitigate such risks as we look toward an uncertain future. Right? It says in the documentary, The Search for the New Earth, the physicist warns that humanity will be able to neglect this planet until until 2600. It says, after which it will become a gigantic ball of fire. It says Hawking attributes this alarming prediction to global warming, climate change, and the greenhouse effect, identifying these factors as a primary causes of Earth's potential demise, right? And you see this guy right here, right? This is the guy who you're taking the word of, right? Along with NASA, right? And we'll get into those in a second, right? So it says NASA has since confirmed this theory. While they're unable to give a specific due date, it says the Aerospace Organization says that if humans continue at this rate of depleting energy resources, they will bring about their end sooner than many expect. It says NASA continues its prevention programs to protect our planet from within and from space. It says in recent years, it has created a new program that allows it to identify potential threats to Earth, such as impact of asteroids. It also continuously studies climate change to mitigate it and allocate resources to Earth observation. All right. So, first off, you have NASA, right, who can confirm something, but that's going to happen in, so-called 2600, right? And then you have this guy right here whose theory they're believing, this guy, right? This guy over the scriptures, right? Let's get into it, right? So, first off, let's just get a couple of scriptures real quick. Let's go into Salakia. Let's get into this real quick. Let's go to Obadiah real quick. Matter of fact, no, let's go to the book of Psalms. right? I just want to prove this real quick. Psalms chapter 118. Whoops, didn't do it. Let's try it again. Psalms 118. And let's go to verse number 8. Whoops, Salakia. Psalms chapter 118, verse 8. It says, it is better to trust in Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, than to put confidence in men. Right? In the NLT, it says, it's better to take refuge in Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, than to trust in people. Right? You see this guy whose words they're trying to confirm, right? And trying to put their trust in, that says, when they're talking about the world, they're talking about the earth, the planet, and talking about it's going to engulf and be fully destroyed, right? In a giant fireball. No. Right? It says it is better to trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi than to put confidence in men, right? We especially, you look at this guy, right? You look at that guy, come on now. Like, do you believe anything? Hey, right now he's in the spirit world, right? He's the one, I did a lesson on him, a few months back, who said he didn't believe there was a God. Well, guess what? He knows now, right? And he believes now, right? He's back at the spirit world and he sees all things, what is, matter of fact, let's just get into it, right? Let's go to, I want to look up, Salakia. Let's go to Obadiah, right? You can't trust these people, right? And anything they say, right? Let's go to Obadiah. And let's start at verse 2. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, the Most High Power, concerning Edom, right? Or Esau, right? Starting with those top banking family, elite families on down, right? Who you call the so-called white man, right? Today, right? It says, we have heard a rumor from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It says, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised, right? And they're greatly despised, right? Because all they do is speak lies and falsehoods, right? And try to force, their wine, their philosophies and different ideologies and beliefs down people's throats, man, down these other nations' throats, right? They're greatly despised. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, right? Whose habitation is high, right? It says, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, right? It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, right? They got their space program, right? With their international space, station. What does it do? It hovers right at the top of the earth, right? In the heavens, right? It says, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? And I want to go to this verse number 3, Obadiah 3, right? Where it says deceived. Right now, you see NASA, the abbreviation is NASA, right? And it was funny because I was looking it up, and there was this first one that says, that's not what it means. Well, let's look at it, right? So when you look right here, Strong's 5377, right?
Strong's H, 5377. Nasha,
right? Translation NASA, right? NASA, right? If you think about it, right? What does it mean? It says to beguile, deceive, to be beguiled, to beguile, to deceive, right? Deceive, right? So think about that, right? Would you listen to anything that NASA would have to say, right? And it's not a coincidence that, their abbreviations or whatever it is the same as as the word, which is Strong's H5377, right? Which means to beguile, to deceive, right? Think about that, right? So, that's why it says, it is better to put your trust in Yahawashi than to put your trust in men, right? You want to listen to some dude, right? Who who's in the spirit world now, right? And had all these predicaments and this, that, and the other. Or do you want to put your trust, right, in the one who created everything, right, and all, right, through his son, right, and through the Elohim, right, or the angels, right, who created everything that you see here, right? Who would you trust, right? Who made the scriptures, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? Are you going to believe, somebody whose abbreviation is NASA? When you look it up, it means to beguile, deceive, right? To deceive. You know what I mean? Come on now, right? It makes no sense, right? And when we go right into it, the scriptures clearly tell us, let's get right to the point. Ecclesiastes, 1 and verse number 4, right? It says, one generation passeth away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever, right? The earth abideth forever. The earth ain't changing. The earth is going to be here. It's not going to be, this thing is not going to explode like the Death Star on damn Star Wars or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not going to happen, right? The scriptures tell you, that the earth is going to abide for forever, and that's what it is, right? Now, will, parts of this place be on fire? Well, hell yeah, right? The scriptures tell us that, right? Especially here in Babylon, right? Also in Israel, right? In Israel today, right? Those are all going to catch nuclear weapons, right? But unlike America, right, or Babylon, Israel will be rebuilt, right? But America is gonna catch up in a gulf of flames and never to be back, and inhabited by humans again. All right. Let's get that right. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, where it talks about Isaiah. Let's just get to the point. 24 and let's see. Let's start at verse number 4, right? It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish, right? And this is why the earth needs to be, the earth needs to be refreshed. The earth is not going anywhere, right? But, because of the great atrocities that the wicked, right? When you read who the wicked is, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the head and the wicked, right? You go to Malachi 1:4, you find out who is the wicked, right? Edom, Esau, right? And the descendants, right? Those are the wicked, right? And it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And what have they done? They've done so many atrocities and things to not only the people and the nations and the animals, but also even the earth, right? This is why they have to be taken out of rulership. All right. But it says, I started verse 3. It says, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for Yahawashi has spoken this word. It says the earth will be completely emptied and looted. It says Yahawashi has spoken it. Now we know that the entire earth is not going to be, completely wiped off, right? But we know here in Babylon, this place in 1 hour, this place is going to be utterly destroyed, right? By thermonuclear fire and by Yahawashi and the angels and the chariots. All right. Making sure that this place, for the scriptures tell you in Revelation 18, for in 1 hour, this place is going to be utterly destroyed. This place is going to be on fire, right? John the Revelator saw the lake of fire, right? Which was America on fire, completely just on fire with these ICBM missiles, right? With Yahawashi and the angels, the chariots, destroying this place. Okay. So it says, verse 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. It says the earth mourns, this is the NLT, and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. It says even the greatest people on earth waste away. Verse 5, it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, right? Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Job 9 and 24, right? It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, right? It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, that they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left, right? Because there's only going to be a few, right? Those are the elect. They're going to get beamed up out of this place, out of Babylon, right, into the chariots with Yahawashi, right, to get away from the destruction that's going to come upon this earth, right? Because it tells you that the earth is going to, let's jump down to the point where I was actually getting to. Let's see. Let's start at verse number 19. Matter of fact, let's just go to verse 20. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again, right? But the earth is going to reel to and fro. Why? Right? Because the ICBM missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, with nuclear capabilities that are going to basically, they're going to hit Babylon, right? And the impact is going to be so great that there's going to be massive earthquakes, around the world, around the whole globe, due to the impact, right? Because of the fury of Yahawah, right? These other nations are going to, shoot their arrows at this place, right? And utterly destroy this place. Okay. But guess what? The earth is still going to be around, right? But this place here in Babylon is going to be utterly destroyed, right? And the impacts of those ICBM missiles are going to shake this earth, right? Shake the earth that we know, what does it say? And ultimately it has to be done because of the inhabitants, those who are in charge of this place. This place needs to be refreshed, right? That new earth, this place has to be fully refreshed, man. You think about all this, man. I was looking at something where they had Tesla, some factory from Tesla. They had this green, like neon green substance coming out of the pipes, right, into like some river water, man. Right? This is the type of things that these devils do, man. Right? But then you want to listen to these people, right? Who talk about, oh, well, the world's going to end. No, your world, right? And we're talking about your world, your rulership, your age, right? Like in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9, it says, Esau is the end of a world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. All right? And that's like an age of rulership. Right, Esau's rulership is coming to an end, and it's coming sooner than the year 2600. Best believe that. Lord's will. It's in a couple of, if not a year, in a couple of years. That's the Lord's will. That's what we're praying for. For the swift destruction of this place. All right, but when you go, this place must be utterly destroyed. Because of the inhabitants of the people who are ruling this place, man. Right? You think about all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world, man. Right? And Esau using his devices and the different things, the chemtrails, right? All this different stuff that he uses, right? That's why this place, this place has to be kind of wiped clean. And that's why Esau has to be taken out, right? This is Revelation chapter 11. Salaki, I wanted Revelation 11 and verse number 18, right? And taken out of his rulership, right? It says, Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18, it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, right? The nations are angry, man, because this, the person who's ruling over this place, man, Esau, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, right? The devil that the Bible speaks of, and devil means, deceiver, right? adversary, right? When you talk about Satan, right? Satan's counterparts, earthly counterparts. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. It says, and thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, right? The Israelites, right? It says, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth, right? So the Lord has promised that he's going to destroy them which destroy the earth, man, right? Because remember, the earth, the world was created for our sakes, not for the wicked, right? The wicked has this, their time of rulership is here, and we see what they've done with it, right? And they've completely destroyed this place, man. It says, look how, when you go into second Ezra, how much weaker this place has been. You look how we just read how the earth mourns and languishes, right? Because the true rulers are not ruling. And we see everything is totally off in this place, right? And now they have a prediction, talk about, yeah, well, this place is going to end. It's going to catch into a ball. Nah, man. This place is not going anywhere. The earth abideth forever. That's why you have to trust in Yahawah Yahawashi. Stop listening to, mere men. Who is he, right? And what are his thoughts over Yahawah Yahawashi's thoughts, right? Let's just get a couple more, right? And I'm going to close it out. Let's go to the book of Psalm, right? Psalm 93 and verse number 1. It says, Yahawah Yahawashi reigneth. He is clothed with majesty. Yahawah Yahawashi is clothed. Salaki. Yep, Salaki. Yahawah Yahawashi is clothed with strength, wherewith he have girded himself. It says the world also is established, that it cannot be moved, right? It cannot be moved. The world is going to stay. There's nothing, this earth is not going to perish, all right? This earth is going to be refreshed, right, from the wickedness of this place, right, by fire, by thermonuclear fire, right, by the waster that Yahawah has created, right? Isaiah 50, 54 and 16, I believe, But this earth is abiding forever. This earth is not moving, right? What is that? Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah 31. And let's see. Jeremiah 31. Right, let's see. Let's start at verse number 35, Salakia. This says, thus saith Yahawah Yahawashi, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for a light by night, right? What is the light and the day? What is all that for? It's all for the earth, okay? So it says, thus saith Yahawah Yahawashi, who giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. Yahawah Yahawashi of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith Yahawah Yahawashi, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Right, and this is what Esau is trying to search out. Esau is trying to formulate, try to search the deeps, try to search the vastness of the heavens, right? Try to come up with a destruction of the earth, because if this happens, then Yahawah Yahawashi will cast away the children of Israel. But we know that that's not so, right? So it says, verse 37. It says, thus saith Yahawah Yahawashi, if heaven can be measured and the foundations of earth searched out, beneath I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith Yahawah Yahawashi. All right? And that's what they're really trying to do. They're really trying to figure out they can completely destroy this place. They're trying to see how they can leave this earth and go somewhere else, right? And all they can do is look out the window and see. They can see these other planets, they can see these other things, and they can't get there, right? And NASA will try to tell you, right? But you see that when you look up the word NASA, and it means deceive, to beguile, to deceive, right? They ain't went nowhere. They're right here on this earth waiting for their judgment, and the Lord's judgment is coming upon them, for all of their wickedness. All right, let's go to the book of Psalms. Which one do I want? 104, right? Psalms chapter 104 and verse number 5. It says, "Who laid the foundations of the earth that it should not be removed forever?" All right. The earth is not moving. The earth abideth forever, and it's not going to move, right? You can't believe, anything. What does it say? Sirach 12:10. Never trust your enemy, man. You can't believe in anything that they say, right? Because all they do is speak lies, right? They speak lies. They are the wicked. There is no truth in them. All right. So when you see these things, you got to question it, And it was crazy when I was looking up NASA, because I've heard it, right? You know how Elder Apostle Tahar says, this is the time of, going in and researching. So I looked up, and you see that word in the Hebrew, it means to deceive. Okay. But you go and you type it in Google, and one of the first things that pop up says, no, that does not mean that in Hebrew. Well, hell, I just looked it up and just saw it. All right. And we know the actions that they've done, right? We've seen the little things about the moon and them going to the moon and this, that, and the other and everything else. Then you hear, people talking about you can't get out of there, So they double talk themselves, But all they are is a deceiver, right? They're out in the firmament. They're high up in the firmament. Their space station is high up in the firmament, but there's no further, man. All they can do is kind of just look and gaze out the window like a child in punishment, man. You've destroyed all this. You've destroyed the earth that was for our sakes, and now you're looking to try to go somewhere else and see if you can destroy. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's why I say I will bring you down. So, but it says, Psalms chapter 104 verse 5, it says, "Who laid the foundations of the earth that it should not be removed forever." The earth is not going anywhere, right? And let's go back to that one. We'll close it back on this one again, right? So you got your guy, they'll say this, they'll say that. They got a date for this, a date for that, right? But what does the scriptures say? It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever." Right? The earth is going to be here forever, right? So, and your boy Stephen Hawkins, guess what? He knows now, right? Because he's in the spirit world, right? He knows that there is a Most High, right? He knows his name. He knows he has a son, right? He knows who the true children of Israel are. And he knows that this earth is going to abide forever. And he knows that he has come back down for his judgment, right? And the reincarnation or regeneration. So he knows all that stuff, It's going to be put back in the spirit world, So, all these things, just don't be deceived, right? And we know that word NASA, right, means to be deceived, at the end of the day. So who cares what the hell they got to say, right? We go to the scriptures to find out the truth, right? That's why you have to have Yahawah Bahasham. It's better to trust in Yahawah Bahasham than put your trust in man. All right. So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. Right. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Kohala Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad, and the mighty Shalom to the 144,000 men, and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another, and put your trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right. And with that, I want to say Shalom.